Yo, what is up? I am finally back with my Master of Puppets tutorial. We are here for part 2. So get your guitars, get your guitar pick, you know what I'm saying? And strap in. Alright, so from where we left off last time, we left off on the part that goes... So after that part, I guess it's the first solo of the song. It's not really fast. It's about that same speed. You're going to start on the 17th fret of the B. Then you go 17, 17, 19, 20 on the B. And then 19, 20, 17 on the E. And then, so 17, 20, 17, 17, 17, 20, 17, 20. And then 17 on the G. And then 19 on the G. Then 2019, 2019, 17, 2019, 17. And then 12 on the B. 12, 12, 14, 4, 12, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12. And then 14 on the D string. 14, 14, 16, 12 on the G. 11, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12. 14 on the D. 14, 14, 16, 14, 14, 12 on the G. 14 on 14 on the D, 14, 14, 12 on the G, 14 on the D, 12 on the G, 11, 14 on the D, 12 on the G, 11, 14 on the G. And then on the D string, you go 10, 8. And then on the high E, you go 15, 14, 11, 12. Yeah, 15, 14, 11, 12, 11. And then 12 on the B. And then reach your pinky out to 19 as fast as you can. And then you repeat the part. So this is what it'll sound like. Ignore that. This is what it'll sound like. And then you go back to the 2 times again. And then after that, you're gonna go back to where we first started after that first little part of the song. You're gonna go back to that beginning part. And then after that, here's the solo, as like the main here. It's about here, you know. It's not too far from it. So, before that, you know, there's that little lead up to the solo. So you're going to put down your your E chord, your E minor chord, and you're just gonna strum it 16 times. Let's count. Restart. So after you hit the 16th one, you're going to go to 2nd fret on the E string, 4th fret on the A string power chord, and you're going to hit it twice and then move down to the 3rd fret and 5th fret. And you're going to do that twice. And then you're going to move down to a 4th fret on the A string and the 6th fret on the D string power chord. And you're going to hit it twice. And then you're going to do that all again. Except instead of hitting this 4th fret A string and 6th fret D string twice, you're just going to hit it once. So you're going to do that. And if you can sing the song, then you'll know when you need to stop doing it. So you just go. Master, master, where's the dream that I've been after? Master, master, promised only lies. Laughter, laughter, all I hear is see is laughter, 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 laughing at my cries. So after you do that part, then you're just going to hit a 3rd fret and 5th fret power chord, or 3rd fret on the E string and 5th fret at the A string. You're just going to let it ring for a little bit, and then you're going to move it up a fret, let it ring for a little bit, and then you're going to put down your E minor chord and strum it twice. Just go. All right. Now, it's about that time for the solo. If you're ready, like and subscribe, because that'll prove that you are ready to take on the challenge of the Master of Puppets solo. And if you do it, bro, you gotta comment on this video. You gotta be like, I learned it, I did it. That would be good. I will pin the first comment that says, hey, I learned the solo, and has proof. Okay. Solo. Right now, let's go. It's kind of a stretch in the beginning. You gotta go. So you do 17 on the E string, and then you go to the 12. So 17, 12, then on the B string you go 13, 12, 13, then at 12 on the E, and then again. So you do that a couple times. So you do that 3 times, and then you do the same thing, except instead of 17, you hit the 15. So you go 15, then back to 17, and then 15 again on the very last one. So that part will be like, and then you're going to rush from the 12th fret, you're going to rush down to the 19th fret, and you're going to, or the 21st fret, excuse me. You're going to rush down to the 21st. Oh, never mind, it wasn't 19th fret. My bad. So you're gonna go from the 12th fret to the 19th fret on the high E, and you're going to go you're gonna hit the 19 4 times, then the 17 4 times, then the 16, then not the 16, the 15 4 times, then the 14 4 times. And then you're going to go back down to the 17 4 times. 4 times. Then the 15 4 times. 14 4 times. And then the 10 4 times. And then you're going to hit the 12th fret. So it'll be like. And you're going to kind of bend the string a little bit. And then, so you're going to hit the 12 and kind of let it ring and bend the string a little bit. And then you're just going to hit the 12 and then, so yeah, right after you let that ring, you hit 12, 10, 10, 17. So here's what it sounds like. And then you're going to go up to the 6th fret of the G. And you're going to go push. You're going to hit the string and you go push, 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 pull. For that effect, you want that effect. I don't know how well that comes off on the audio, but it's gonna go wow, 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 wow. That's what it should sound like. 6th fret of the G. And then you're gonna go up to the 2nd fret of the G. And you're gonna go 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2. Then 4 on the D string, 4 on the A string, 2 on the D string, and then end on 4 on the D string. Alright, now this is like the really fast part. You're going to put your 3rd finger on the 10th fret of the high E, and you're going to go 10, 8, 7, and then 10 on the B string, 8, 7 on the E string, and then on the B string, 10, 8, 7, 8, 10, and then on the E string, 7. So let the first 7 ring for like a second. And then then you're gonna hit the 7th fret after you let it ring for about 8 times. And then you're going to go, this will all be on the high E. 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7, 7, 10, 8, 7, 7, 10, 8, 7, 7, 12, 10, 8, 8, 12, 10, 8, 8, 14, 12, 10, 10, 14, 12, 10, 10, 15, 15, 14, 12, 17, 16, 14, 19, 17, 14, 17, 16, 14, 19, 17, 14, and then 14, you're going to do 17 on the B and 14 on the E, and you're just going to leave those there like a chord kind of, and just kind of alternate those strings. And then once you do that, so you're going to do that about 8 times. And then you're going to go 19, 14, 17 on the B, 19, 14, 17. You're going to do that 4 times. And then you're going to go back to that you were doing earlier. But instead, after you do it, the 8 times, then you're going to move that shape down a fret. So it'll be 15 and 18. And then you're going to move, after that, you're going to move it down 2 frets to the 17 and 20. And then you're going to do that 4 times. Then 18 and 21, 19 and 22. And then you're going to end on the 22nd fret of the high E. And you're going to bend the string up and use the whammy bar if you have one. So that last little part will sound like, yeah, that last little part will sound like that. Whammy that ball, whammy. So yeah, that's the solo. I'll play it, the whole thing for you right now. Restart, hold on, that was bad. I'm sorry. So yeah, there's the solo. That's not really the speed of it. I can't really play it as fast as Kirk Hammett plays it. That was pretty slow. I could play it faster. I'm just not going to because my arm kind of hurts from playing the song a lot. So, I definitely could play it faster. I don't think I can play it at the same speed as they do in the actual song, but I can get pretty fast, I think. But if you can get it on the same speed, I don't know what the BPM is. If I had to guess, it would be like 400. So, yeah. That is the solo. And there's not really too many parts that you haven't already learned. So, yeah, let's just get into it. So, when you end off with that, you're going to go all the way up the fretboard, all the way back up, and you're going to, if you know the solo for 1, you'd like to, then it's pretty similar to this part. So you end off with a, oh, that was a lie, actually. It's not all the way. I don't know. So you're going to keep your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string for like this whole thing. So then on the E, on the E string, you're going to go open, open, and then you're going to have, then you're going to put your first finger on the first fret, and you're going to hit that chord. So yeah, just practice that. So 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1. So on that very last one, instead of it's going to sound after that, you're going to do no, not the chord yet. You're going to go just the second fret of the A string, no chord. You're going to hit that twice. So it's going to, then you're going to do that same thing. And except instead of hitting the second fret twice, you're going to do that as a power chord. So second fret on the A string, fourth fret on the D string, and you're just going to strum that once and let it ring for a second, and then you're going to do that whole sequence again. So it's going to sound like this. And then you're going to hit the E string open 8 times. And then you're going to go open, open, 2 3, or on the E string you're going to go open, 2 3, and then you can either go all the way down to the 5 and then 2 3 on the A string. So you can either go, or you can go open, 2 3, open on the A string, 2 3. You can do either one, it doesn't really matter, they're the same note. So I personally prefer to skip the 5th fret, but you can do the 5th fret if you want to. So you go open, 2 3 on the E string, and then open, 2 3 on the A string, and then open, 2 4 5 on the D string. So, and then end off with the 3rd fret on the A string. So, and then go on the A string, go 3 3 3 2 3 5 3 2 3 2 on 3 2 on the E, and then back to. So you're going to do that 4 times total, that whole little pattern. But on the 3rd time through, instead of just hitting it like this, you're going to hit it as a power chord. So 3rd fret A, 5th fret D, and then do it like normal. And then on the 4th time, the last time, you're going to do it like normal. And you're going to hit the power chord, the same power chord. And then you're going to go like normal. And then when you end off, instead of going back to opens, the E string opens again, you're going to end off with an E chord, but so just open on the E and 2nd fret on the A. And then you're going to do the 3 3 3 2 3 5 3 2 3 2 0 again. So it'll sound like this. Restart, that doesn't count. Ignore that. That was really bad. But I think you get the picture. So then, after you do then you're going to go back to that's at the beginning of the song. It's like the second part. And then you're gonna do it like the first time round. But if you have a drummer, or if you don't, you can just use your mouth if you want. You can go, this is how they play it live, and I think it sounds pretty cool. You can go. So, and instead of then going up to the chord, you're just going to go open 7, open up 8, open 9, open 8, 8. Wait, I messed up. Hold on. So the first time you're going to do it with the chords, and then you're going to go open up 7, open up 8, open 9, open 8, open 7. And then you can, if you have a drummer, then you go I don't have a drummer, obviously. But, or you can just use your mouth. You go and then you hit the chord. You hit the chord like you would the last time around. So it'll sound like. And then you're gonna go back to, that part in the beginning where you go open, 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 open. It's literally the exact same. So then after you do that whole part again, instead of going to a part that we've already done, there's a new part. So you're going to end off with that. And then you're just going to hit an E chord and then immediately start strumming the open E string. So just. And then you do this part. So after the last, before you go, you skip the part, you go, and then he does that little laugh, you know, James Hetfield does that little laugh. And then you go, you do the same as that chord from earlier. You slide up from the 3rd fret and the 5th fret to the 2nd fret and the 4th fret. You slide up, and then you end off with a strong strum E chord. So it's gonna sound like. There we go. And you're just gonna let that ring. Let it ring as long as it can go. And that's the song. You know, my arms have been hurting from playing the song a lot. I really do like this song. It's one of my favorites. I will admit, it's one of my favorites. And that has made me want to play the song a lot because I know all of it now. I just recently learned the parts that I did not know. I just recently learned them like a month ago, maybe. Like the solo and everything after that, or the solos and everything after those. So yeah, thank you for watching my tutorial. I hope it helped you learn how to play this song. And yeah, comment if you could get that solo down. You know, I believe in all of you that watch this video. And you know, soon, once my arms are feeling better, then I will have a full song playthrough that's not me explaining how to play the song. It's just me. It's just playing the song. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Do it now. 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 Oh, you did it? Thank you. All right. See you guys soon. Goodbye.